I got a 16.8 pound box from eBay and I got a pretty good deal on it. I was afraid because it was somebody I hadn't bought from before that there might be a lot of parts that weren't Lego. From everything I can see so far, I haven't found one non-Lego part in this box, which is pretty exciting, especially when you're taking a chance on somebody you haven't bought from before. There is a great mix of parts in here. I don't see any minifigures, which is fine. My husband has plenty of those to work on. But there are some more unique parts in this soccer ball, some of the Friends colors that are sometimes hard to come by and sell fairly quickly, and just a really nice mix of parts. And I think I'm going to do something a little bit different this time. Usually I will just dump these into my boxes that I will work on later, but I thought it might be fun to sort these out and put these in to see how much money I actually could make if I sold all the parts out of this box. So this video will probably take me several months to film and edit because I'm going to sort it. And then I'm going to start putting the parts into Brickstore and keep track of what each part will sell for. And I have a feeling I made a really good deal on this one just because of the variety and the number of parts that were in the 16-pound box. I'm now done with the 16 pounds of Lego, getting it sorted anyway. I had to spend quite a bit of time breaking pieces apart so that it would be easier to sort them by category. I did have just a few non-Lego parts, which just thrills me to death because I was sure that there was going to be a lot more than this because of the good price I got. And these are the ones that are scratched or faded or whatever, so these will go into my filler box. There was a whole bunch of rubber bands, not sure why, and a couple little miscellaneous things. There was also some garbage, but I already threw that out. My next step will be to sort this into categories, and I'll probably do plates, bricks, modified plates, plate rounds, and maybe Technic for this first sort. Okay, I spent yesterday morning and last night sorting out the 6 categories. I have bricks, plates, slopes, Technic, modified plates, and round plates. I also found a few more of the parts that were going to end up in my filler box, because every time I sort through it, I always pull out more. There was also a couple of more of non-Lego parts, the ones that are harder to distinguish. I'm still kind of keeping track of those as well as I go through this. My plan is to work on the bricks today and tonight and see how far I can get. This is my first 100 lots that I'm going to be uploading out of this eBay auction, and I have 338 parts in 100 lots for $31. And I am going to do something I never do, but I'm going to make an exception for this video. I am going to show you my cost of what I paid for the lot, but because I'm going to keep track of how much each of these uploads are to see how long it takes before I make a profit. I've made back about almost half of what I paid for that box already just with that first upload. I paid $68.78 for that lot. And like I said, I got a really good deal on this because it's somebody who doesn't usually sell Lego. I think it was just their child's collection that they were selling on eBay. So I got a really good deal on it. And I'm pretty impressed that I got that much just out of the bricks. It'll be interesting to see what happens going forward. I am still working on the bricks. I have more to do. I just got through all the bigger parts. Now I just have the 1-bys left. and I have those there, and then I have a nice big stack over there. The thing that my husband was a little surprised by was all the parts that I have already pulled out. I've already pulled out that many that are going to go in my filler box. I'm going to keep track to see how much of this I end up putting in my filler box, because I'm curious as to how much I generally end up throwing out from the eBay auctions that I have. I'm going to keep working on this. Hopefully it won't take me months to finish these up, but I'm also going to work on some of my other inventory in between doing this start to finish Lego haul. I just got done uploading a few more for this eBay auction. I finished off the bricks, which was 530 parts in 125 lots for $36. And once I put that on my spreadsheet, as you can see, I am less than $2 away from breaking even on my cost, and that's just the first 2 uploads. I'm now working on the plates for that order. I have the bigger plates sorted out, and then sort of got the plates sorted out. These are the 2x4, 2x6, and then all the rest of them. And there's quite a few there, so it's going to take me a little while to get through these. But that's what I'm working on today. So I actually got some parts into inventory yesterday. I was working on this 16-pound box. I was able to get 335 parts into inventory for $24. And if you take a look at my count, I spent $68 on that box, and my profit is up to $153. And I've still got quite a bit to put into inventory. I have a whole bunch of containers, but these bottom 2 containers are what's left of the 16-pound box. So I'm going to have to be sorting that pretty soon, because all I have left of those that I have sorted to put in are these Technic parts here. So I'll have to do a sort on that here pretty soon. But I'm really pleased with how well this is going and how much profit I'm making off of that one box. I haven't done one of these videos in a while, but this is going to be pretty close to the last one. This is all I have left of the 16.8 pounds that I have been working on, and I just uploaded some more today. So this is another 100 lots and 189 items. And to give you an idea of how this is going to end up, the profit on these parts is going to be probably over $450 by the time I'm all done, just on this one box. Now, a lot of people would look at that and think, wow, that's a lot of profit. But here's the kicker. I have to actually sell all of the parts that I have put in. And a lot of these parts may sit in my store for months, if not a year or more, before they actually sell. I can say that I will make almost $450 on that box, but that really depends on whether or not people actually buy the parts. But I'm almost done with this box, and I'm going to try to finish up these parts today and be able to finally finish up this video, just to show everybody the process that I went through to get these parts into inventory and the total profit for that one box. I am now finally finished with that box of 16.8 pounds of Lego, which I think I've said in every video, so I apologize. But I just wanted to point out that I did get it done. There was 676 parts, and my profit for that box would be $464.55. But that's only if I sold every part from that box. But as we know, there's some parts that will sit in your store for years before people decide that's what they need or want. But at least this gives me a good idea of how much profit I could get from one box of Lego. It was more like 15 pounds by the time I sorted out all the stuff I could not sell for whatever reason, whether it was a little bit scratched, broke, written on, whatever, and those all went in there. Those will go in my filler box, which I will sell on Facebook Marketplace. And then this was all there was for non-Lego parts, which was actually really good for that big of a box. I was really surprised. I'm going to get these dumped out, and I'm going to start on my unexpected Lego haul that I got, I think, at the end of June. It's been sitting in here. I did finally start sorting it last night. I got all the bricks sorted out, so I will be working on that Lego haul next.